when the Broncos traveling
Mm.
to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the defending Super Bowl champions. Now, the Broncos, we've all talked about it early this season. They are not only a legitimate AFC West contender, but they are an AFC contender. And we know that Sean Payton is a Super Bowl winning quarter or coach. We know that the Philadelphia Eagles are resolved in being questioned each and every week as to whether or not they are good enough to be where they are. They are undefeated. They find a way. I mentioned it last week, and in the conversation that we had about Jalen Hurts being a possible MVP and what constitutes an MVP and whether or not it's stats driven or whether or not it's dubs driven or and Jalen Hurts is and shall probably for the rest of his career be the walking epitome of the Al Davis mantra. Do exactly what you need to do just to win the game. It's not about looking pretty. Just get the dub. Denver's defense, though, they do stop the run. Philadelphia hasn't learned how to run the ball yet this year, unless your name is Jalen Hurts. And they haven't learned how to throw the ball effectively, consistently, other than the one game against the Los Angeles Chargers. Can a Sean Payton led defense that is very, very, very good, has Pro Bowl players at most of the key positions, not only stop the run, but go into Philly, steal their own version of dilly dilly and come out with a dub?
As good as this Broncos defense is, one, I'm not. I hate to say it, man. Bo Nix is the X factor for me. The Eagles, regardless of what their stats are, they always figure out a way to win. We was talking about the same thing last year, and everybody love to talk about it. Hey, AJ Brown ain't getting the ball, and all this other stuff, but they still win. They always figure out a way to win. And regardless if it's with Jalen legs or him throwing the ball, they're gonna figure out a way to do this. I just think Bo Nix is not gonna be able to handle the pressure of that defense from that front that's coming from the Eagles. That's gonna be a problem for him. And I think it's gonna be a good game, but the Eagles still gonna edge this thing out at home by at least a touchdown.
Bro, I made mention of how good the Broncos defense is. The brotherly shove is about to break some hearts this weekend. Some manhoods are going to get challenged this weekend, right? Because the Philadelphia offense is going to find themselves in a lot of third and shorts, fourth and shorts, and if they're close to the goal line, third and goal, fourth and goal, and the Philly tush push is going to be in front row, and they're going to have multiple opportunities to stop it, and they're going to get one, but not the rest. And because of that, the Philadelphia Eagles should be able to win a hard-nosed football game against the Denver Broncos on Sunday afternoon. Early kickoff at 1 o'clock. So this should be one of the early games that you can key in on. But again, would not be surprised. I would be surprised, right? And I got further commentary about this game later on.